कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम् यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषम् गोष्पतीकृतवाराशिं मशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायण महामाला रत्नं वन्दे नीलात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशम् अक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वादात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमद राक्षसान्तकं वाल्मीकिगिरिसम्भूता रामसागरगामिनी पुनादिभुवनं पुण्या रामायण महानदी वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचेतसा दासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणाब्धये चक्रवर्ती तनूजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलम् सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। Here Ravana is setting out for a counseling and he was warned by Vibhishana very clearly, but then he did not pay heed to that. He proceeded on, and we saw up to verse number 21 in canto number 11 in Yuddhakanda. Continuing on that, he had called for all his retinues or ministers from all over the place. So they are all on their way, coming there. Here it is, te
वाहनान्यवस्थाय
यानानि विविधानि च
यानानि विविधानि च
सभां पद्भिः प्रविविशुः
सभां पद्भिः प्रविविशुः
गिरिगुहामिव
सिंहागिरिगुहामिव
राज्ञः पादौ गृहीत्वा तु
राज्ञः पादौ गृहीत्वा तु
राज्ञा ते प्रतिपूजिताः
राज्ञा ते प्रतिपूजिताः
पीठेष्वन्ये वृषीष्वन्ये
पीठेष्वन्ये वृषीष्वन्ये
मोकेचित् अभाविशन्
भूमौ केचित् उपाविशन्
के समेत्य सभायां वै
ते समेत्य सभायां वै
राक्षसा राक्षसासनात्
राक्षसा राजशासनात्
यथार्थम् उपतस्तुस्ते
यथार्हम् उपतस्थुस्ते
रावणं राक्षसाधिपम्
रावणं राक्षसाधिपम्
मन्त्रिणश्च यथा मुख्याः
मन्त्रिणश्च यथा मुख्याः
निश्चितार्थेषु पण्डिताः
निश्चितार्थेषु पण्डिताः
अमात्याश्च गुणोपेताः
अमात्याश्च गुणोपेताः
सर्वज्ञा बुद्धिदर्शनाः
सर्वज्ञा बुद्धिदर्शनाः
त्वमीयुस्तत्र शतशः
समीयुस्तत्र शतशः
शूराश्च बहवस्तथा
शूराश्च बहवस्तथा
सभायां हेमवर्णायां
सभायां हेमवर्णायां
सर्वार्थस्य सुखाय वै.
सर्वार्थस्य सुखाय वै.
So all those people who have the various ministers, it's like a parliament, They are not always in session. Only when important proposals, amendments, and all other matters to be discussed, then they assemble. In the same way, all the MPs, they were coming, Ravana's court, their Sri Lankan MPs, they were coming. They Vahanan Astaya, having taken their own vehicles, which are white in color, usually white ambassador. What is, I do not know what ambassador or no, they have black some vehicle there. So they having gone on to their own Yanani Vividani cha, various kinds of vehicles. Sabam Padbihi, some of them went by walk only because their constitution did not afford vehicle. So therefore they started to walk or nearby. Prabhuvishuhu Simha Giriguham iva. They were all so mighty, like the lion getting into its own den. Rajnyaha Pado Grihitva tu Rajnya te Pratipujitaha. So while they have worshipped Ravana for they being the ministers of him and he being the king, then they also held his feet or prostrated to his feet. Piteshu anye, Rishishu anye. So some of them were sitting on their seats, according to their ranks there, and some of them were sitting on the mat which are kept there, and some of them on the ground only. Bhumo kechit upavishat. So according to their rank, some of them chairs, some of them, here also when we have an event, the older ones on a chair, some of them younger ones also in the chair because they cannot bend their knees. So according to their health or whatever ranks, te sametya, having assembled, sabhayam vai rakshasasanat, according to the policy of the Rakshasa, yatarham, and who is closer to Ravana according to their rank there, yata arham upastuhute, Ravanam Rakshasatimam, according to their rank, they were somewhere around him, closer to him, so close counseling. And then, mantrinascha yatamukhyaha nischita arteshu panditaha. Say, a minister, even Ravana had a good administration. It's not that he was, very loose about it. He was very good, for he had to handle so much, even heavenly situations. That is also under his control, and most of the earth is under control. Caesarean, all the lower worlds, that is also under his control. And so he had to have various departments to take care. They were all Panditaha Nischita Arteshu, according to their determined areas of work. Amatyascha, so mantris and amadhyaha, so all other, so there are ranks of their ministers, counselors. Sarvajnaha buddhi darshanaha, so they are all very good in their own field of experience, and also they are good in their scriptural, according to their scriptural understanding, what to be done, what not to be done, what are the Nidhi, the Shastra and all that. And finally, Nidhi Shastra is what Ravana says, that is for sure. Because he had a department of efficiency also there. So, Samiyupast, Samiyuhu Tatra. So, Shatashaha, in hundreds, Shurascha, and also not only the counselors, ministers, political advisors, he also had Tagda admis. They're all those who take up this, they don't ask for anything. Go, they never ask. They will take their weapons and proceed. So these people also, meaning military ranks, they were also there. Sabhayam Hemavarnayam. So, which is golden, everywhere it is nothing but well decorated with gold. Sarvartasya Sukaya Vai, for the sake of their countrymen. So they have assembled there for the sake of Lanka's protection. Why? Because potentially an enemy is round the corner. He is about to attack. See, many of them did not even know. Probably there was no much of, freedom for the press there. So they don't know what exactly is the situation. Why he has called for it and what is the reason why there is an enemy starting there. Because usually Ravana would not need to have such a big council for situations. He will go ahead and do it. But here there is some importance given to this enemy that has come. And why this sudden attack, by whom? On some of them were not even sure about that. So to discuss this matter only, Ravana had called for it. Tado Mahatma Vipulam Suyugyam
Tato Mahatma Vipulam Suyugyam
Radam Varam Hema Vichitratangam
Ratham Varam Hema Vichitritangam
Shubham Samastaya Yayau Yashasvi
Shubham Samasthaye Yayau Yashasvi
Vibhishanasam Sadamagrajasya
Vibhishanasam Sadamagrajasya
Sapurvajaya Varajah Sashamsaha
Sapurva
Sashamsaha nahi, Visarga is not there. Sapurvajaya Varajah Sashamsa.
Sapurvajaya Varaja Shashamsa.
It's not written correctly. Gamat.
Namata
Paschcharanau Vavante
Namatha Paschchacharanau Vavande
Shukaprahastascha Tataiva Tebhyah
Shukah Prahastascha Tathaiva Tebhyah
Tato Yatarham Pratakasanani
Dadau Yatharham Prithagasanani
Suvarna Nanamani Bhushananam
Suvarna Nanamani Bhushananam
Suvasasam Samsadirakshasanam
Suvasasam Samsadirakshasanam
Tesham Parardhya Guru Chandananam
Tesham Parardhya Guru Chandananam
Srajam Chaganta Prabhu Samantat
Srajam Chagandha Pravavu Samantat
Nachakrushurnamritamaha Kaschit
Nachukru Shurnanritamaha Kaschit
Sabasado Napi Jajalpabruchaihi
Sabhasadonapi Jajalpuruchaihi
Samsiddharthaha Sarva Evagriviryaha
Samsiddhartha Sarva Evograviryaha
Bhartus Sarve Dadrushurchananam Te
Bhartus Sarve Dadrushuschananam Te
Naramanashatra Bhratam Manasvinam
Saravana Shastrabhritam Manasvinam
Mahabalanam Samito Manasvi
महाबलानां समितौ मनस्वी
तस्यां सभायां प्रभया चकाशे
तस्यां सभायां प्रभया चकाशे
देवसूनाम् इव वज्रहस्तः.
मध्ये वसूनामिव वज्रहस्तः.
No doubt Valmiki is called Adikavi because nobody to compete with him even that time or later. So Tataha thereafter Mahatma, who is Mahatma here? Here obviously referring to Vibhishana. So yeah, might is a very well noble soul. Mahatma, who is Vibhishana, Vipulam Suyugyam Ratam Varam Hema Vichitrata Angam Shubham Astaya, Samyak Astaya. So he having taken up his own chariot, his brother obviously, so brother of the king, so he has his own command of things. So he had taken a very beautiful ratham for himself, Vipulam Ratham Suramyam Ratham Varam, best. Hema Vichitritangam, which had very well studded, golden studded, various ornamented, very beautiful chariot. Samyak Astaya, having taken and seating there, Yashasvi Vibhishana Yayau, he proceeded Samsadam, Agrajasya Samsadam, the council or the assembly of his own elder brother. Saha Purvajaya, for the Purvaja here, one who is born before him, actually is our brother. Basically, he had gone to him, Avarajataha, later born, that is Vibhishana is referred Avarajaha here, Shashamsa, and when he goes and salutes to him, at that time, it is tradition that you tell your name. Who are you? You may be known before also. Like, when you are doing Abhivadye, Vasishta, so when you are, prostrating to an elderly person or a person of knowledge or a guru, etc., then you introduce yourself every time by saying your name, your gotra and kula, etc. So that's a tradition. So even though he is meeting his own brother only, but the tradition is to, tell the name. So Namata, having addressed about his name, Paschat Charanau Bhavante, he saluted at his feet. So following that, Shukaha and Prahastaha, both of them also, who were with him perhaps, they also did the same thing. Tata eva tebhya. So Tata eva. So tebhya dadau yadarham pradak asanani. So Ravana also provided them or showed them the seats according to their ranks to where to sit. And that very seat is Suvarna Nana Manibhushananam Suvasasam Samsati Rakshasanam. Entire place is so beautiful. Obviously, he has collected from all over the world, and he had brought everything for the sake of decorating his own palace, etc. So all of them were very, very fine, highly, decorated, no doubt, but also costly. Various things that were there in that entire assembly. And Tesham Parargya Guru Chandananam Parargya Guru. So they were wearing all those ministers, etc. They were wearing beautiful sandal paste on their body and agaru, all those things which were smell of them, Suvasasam, and also beautiful clothes that were there. Samsadi, the Srajam cha Gandhaha, the smell of the flowers, etc. Prayayuhu Samanta, it was spread all over there. Meaning, nowadays we have all that. So various kinds of fragrances that were being put on their body. Everything was the whole place, and also the flower garlands they were wearing, all that were mixedly, were giving so much of nice fragrance there all over. And na chakrushuhu na amrudamaha, na chukrushuhu. Kru is to do, and kru karoti, karanam, I mean karma, kru is the same road, karma, and in the word it is kru karoti, kurute. Chukruhu means doing something, all of them, meaning in the past. So it is one of the past tense. So na chukruhu, they did not do anything, meaning they were silent, quiet. Na amrutamaha, na anrutamaha, they were not speaking anything which is false. Kaschit, no one. Samasataha, napi, all those people who are assembled, they are called samasataha. Na api, jajalpuhu uchaihi, they did not even speak loudly. They did not do anything, they were quietly sitting, and they were not making any noise, because obviously Ravana is in the main court, so they are very respectful. And you know, when I remember when Gurudev used to, when he came for his 70th birthday celebration in Leela in Bombay, there were almost 1,000 people in that whole assembly. They were all waiting, and they were all talking, because they were all meeting for the occasion. Everybody so excited. So when we were all students at the time, I was a student in Sandipani, so it was 91 December, I remember that, 75th birthday, not 70th. So, and then Gurudev came, and then they had Panchavadyam, and then the song, I mean the kettle drum beating and all that. So, and slowly he walked in, and once he walked in, the sound of the music, everything stopped, and when he walked in an assembly of close to 1,000 people, there was a dead silence. It's like somebody switched off something. Because they all know how disciplined the person is. Not even a single person would dare talk. And he looked around. And the video, you should see, it's such a beautiful video they've taken. So went and sat down. And everybody's standing until that point. He sat down on that jula, sat down. Then we were in the side, ready to do the Vedic chanting, and he looked at her. So then, only when he said, then we started the chanting. Until then, it's absolute silence. So, I distinctly, when I was reading this, I was remembering that how a commander of not people, but people's mind can, have a control over the situation. So here, I mean, Ravana also had such a command over the people, they won't even speak a word. Na api jajalpuhu uchaihi. Samsiddha arthaha sarve. They are all men of great accomplishments. Eva ugraviryaha. A very highly powerful warriors. Bhartuhu sarve dadrshuhu cha ananamte. Sarve bhartuhu. So, dadarshuhu cha ananamte. So, they all, bhartuhu ananam te sarve dadarshuhu. Bhartuhu means they are king, not husband. So, his face, everybody is looking at him, looking at his face. Saha Ravanaha Shatrubhridam Manasvinam Mahabalanam Samito. He, the one who in the assembly of those who are very, of course, in their own way, they are disciplined, very alert, wise. Manasvi, that is Ravana. Tasyam Sabhayam Prabhaya Chakashe. In that assembly, he, according to his own brilliance, he was shining there. Of course, the clothes that he was wearing, cloth he was wearing, or because of his own personality. Vasunamiva madhye vajrahastaha. Like among the Vasus, how Indra, who, because of the rank, because of the position, because of his richness and royal, how he shines, so too here Ravana was shining so beautifully in the midst of all of those accomplished council and ministers. Nityasri Srimad Ramayana Valmiki Adikavya Brahma Yuddhakanda Ekadasha Sarga. Now he is going to reveal why this assembly is necessary and also what is the present situation. Dvadasha Sarga Satam Parishatam Krishnam
Satam parishadam kritsnam
Samikshas Samitinjayah
samikshya samitinjayah
Prachodayamasa tada
prachodayamasa tada
Prahastam Vahinipatim
prahastam vahinipatim
Senapate Yata Te Syuhu
senapate yatha te syuhu
Krutavidyas Chaturvidaha
कृतविद्याश्चतुर्विधाः
Yoda Nagara Rakshayam
योधा नगररक्षायाम्
Tata Vyadeshtumarhasi
तथा व्यादेष्टुमर्हसि
Saprahasta Pranitatma
सप्रहस्तः प्रणीतात्मा
Chikirshan, right? Okay, Chikirshan Rajasasanam
चिकीर्षन् राजशासनम्
Vinikshipat Balam Sarve Balam
विनि
Sarvam actually. Vinikshipat Balam Sarvam
विनिक्षिपद्बलं सर्वम्
Bahirantascha Mandire
बहिरन्तश्च मन्दिरे
Tato Vinikshipya Balam Sarvam Tado Vinikshipya Balam
ततो विनिक्षिप्य बलम्
Sarvam Nagara Guptaye
सर्वं नगरगुप्तये
Prahasta Pramuke Rajnyaha
प्रहस्तप्रमुखे राज्ञः
Vishasada Jagada Cha
निशसादजगाद च
Itam Bahirantascha
विहितं बहिरन्तश्च
Balam Balavatastava
बलं बलवतस्तव
Vishwa Vimana Shipram
कुरुष्वा विमना क्षिप्रम्
Yad Abhipredamastite
यदभिप्रेतमस्ति ते
Prahastasya Vacha Shrutva
प्रहस्तस्य वचः श्रुत्वा
Raja Rajahitaishana Hidaishina
राजा राज्यहितैषिणः
Sukepsu Suhridam Madhye
सुखेप्सुः सुहृदां मध्ये
Jahara Saravanaha.
व्याजहारस रावणः
So here Tasmin Tam Parishadam Krishnam Samiksham. So while he, the Saha Ravanaha, Samikshya actually, not Samikshya. So seeing the entire assembly of people there, Krishnam, Parishatam, Krishnam, complete, all. Samidinjayaha, one who is Samidinjayaha, is considered as Samidim Jayaha, one who is the commander in chief. To Prachodayat, sorry, so is he the one who is addressing to that Prahasta, so one who is always victorious, Samidim Jaya, meaning Yuddeshu, always he is the one victorious. Samiti here means Yuddha. So he the one who is the victorious in all the battles he has won so far, that Ravana. Vahini Patim Prahastam Tada Prachodayamasa. So at this point he addressed the commander general or Vahini Pati, who Prahasta. he addressed him saying that, Senapate yata krita vidyas chaturvidaha. You have to make all those 4 divisions of the army, who are definitely they're very well trained in their own field of fighting. Who are those? Obviously, those who are fighting in chariot, those who are with the elephants, going on the elephants, those with horses, and those go with go on the foot. So the 4 divisions of the army, like what we have nowadays: air, sea, meaning we have the air force, then we have the marine force, then foot soldiers. Now they have another one is called drone soldiers. Drone, there's another one has come, Dronacharya. So drone also, there's another. Then air force, then you have navy, then the foot soldiers, then tanks. They'll go by the tanks. So here we have horses, elephants, chariots, and foot soldiers. Chadurvidaha, Yodaha, those who are the warriors. Nagarascha, ayam nagarascha, nagara rakshayam. This for the sake of protection of this nagara city, tata vyadeshtum arhasi. Adesha means to command. Visheshena adeshtum arhasi. You are to specially address them to protect this entire Lanka, as here we are coming under some kind of an attack. So immediately saha prahastaha pranit atma, saluting to, very humble, chikirshan, what? Rajashasanam chikirshan. He did according to the command of the Ravana there. Then what did he do? Vinikshipat sarvam balam. All the forces he had distributed, or he had spread across. Bahirantascha mandire. So mandire bahirantascha. He sent his troops to cover inside and outside the palace first. Thereafter, tataha vinikshipya balam sarvam nagara guptaye, and also along with protection of the palace, protection of the entire city of Lanka also. It is a city as well as a country by itself. It's a big city or big country together as a one single unit. Prapastaha pramuke rajyaha nishasada jagadacha. So he, after having done that, he had addressed Ravana, and he said, Vihitam bahirantascha balam balavataha tava. So, according to what you have said, tava vihitam, tava balavataha bahirantascha balam, according to what you are suggested, we have already done that. Now, avimanaha kurushva, without any disturbance. Manas is mind. Vimanaha, meaning without any kind of disturbance in your mind. Avimanaha, without vimana, mind, thoughts. So they were usually, thoughts were what? Concern, agitation, disturbance. So that mind which is with some agitation is called vimanas, not vimana. Vimana is different. Vimanas means a mind which is not in control, which is disturbed by some reason. So avimanaha, without any kind of disturbance, kurushva, do what? Kshipram, quickly, yat abhipredam astite, whatever is there, what you have intended to do. Abhipraya means intention. Abhiprayata, whatever is intended. Abhiprayatam te asti. Whatever is the intention that you have, accordingly you do. So now you do not have to worry about the protection of this city and country, etc. It's taken care. So prahastascha tasya vachas shrutva, listening to prahasta, Raja Rajahitaishanaha, he the one who is interested in taking care of his country or the kingdom. Sukha ipsuhu, one also seeking the happiness. Suhridam madhye vyajahara Ravana. He then spoke among all the various council members and ministers, because many of them, as I said, they don't even know the reason. They are far away from the main royal city, and so they have no idea what had prompted this immediate assembly of people. So he is now addressing. Now, usually when Ravana addresses or any of these, what you call, addressing the Congress, so addressing the assembly or parliament or senate, etc., they talk as though they are so noble and wise in what they do, but they have selfish interest. They will say, oh, for the sake of this country, which is so great a dynasty, so historical, we have to protect the interest of this country. And at the bottom line is what? What do I get? So here also Ravana is addressing as though he is so much interested in the welfare of the people. Finally, he will tell, I am interested in my interest only. So let us see here. Priya priye sukhe dukkhe.
प्रिया प्रिये सुखे दुःखे
लाभालाभे हिताहिते
लाभालाभे हिताहिते
कर्मकामार्थकृच्छ्रेषु
धर्मकामार्थकृच्छ्रेषु
यूयम् अर्हत वेदितुम्
यूयमर्हथ वेदितुम्
सर्वकृत्यानि युष्माभिः
सर्वकृत्यानि युष्माभिः
समारब्धानि सर्वदा
समारब्धानि सर्वदा
मन्त्रकर्मणि युक्तानि
मन्त्रकर्मणि युक्तानि
जादु विफलानि मे
न जातु विफलानि मे
ससोमग्रहनक्षत्रैः
ससोमग्रहनक्षत्रैः
मरुद्भिरिव वासवः
मरुद्भिरिव वासवः
भवद्भिरहमत्यर्थम्
भवद्भिरहमत्यर्थम्
व्रतक्षिप्रम् अवाप्नुयाम्
मृतश्रियम् अवाप्नुयाम्
Oh, श्रियम्, okay. अहं तु खलु सर्वान्वः
अहं तु खलु सर्वान्वः
समर्थयितुमुद्यतः
समर्थयितुमुद्यतः
उपकर्णस्य तु स्वप्नात्
कुम्भकर्णस्य तु स्वप्नात्
न इमम् अर्थमवो अचोदयम्
न इमम् अर्थम् अचोदयम्
अयं हि सुप्तः षण्मासान्
अयं हि सुप्तः षण्मासान्
कुम्भकर्णो महाबलः
कुम्भकर्णो महाबलः
सर्वशस्त्रभृतां मुख्यः
सर्वशस्त्रभृतां मुख्यः
इदानीं समुत्थितः
स इदानीं समुत्थितः
इयं च दण्डकारण्यात्
इयं च दण्डकारण्यात्
रामस्य महिषी प्रिया
रामस्य महिषी प्रिया
रक्षोभिश्चरितोद्देशात्
रक्षोभिश्चरितोर्देशात्
आनीता जनकात्मजा.
आनीता जनकात्मजा.
So here, whenever there is a danger to our Purushartha as such, here he is not talking about Moksha Purushartha. He is talking Dharma, Artha, Kama. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Artha, Krutreshu. Krutreshu means when there is a difficulty in any situation where there is a danger to our dharma duties in this context, artha, wealth, kama, our own comforts or protection, then there is something you should know. When priya, apriye, sukhe, dukhe, labha, alabhe, hita, ahite. So when there is a danger to all these things, then you should know what is going on. You are to you have to take care of your particular um, responsibilities. Because in all my previous occasions, whenever I did any battle with anybody, sarvakrityani yushmabihi samarabdhani sarvata, samyak arabdhani. Whatever I have taken up with your help, all of them, and mantra karma niyuktani, which are according to your counsel and your suggestions, na jatu vipalani me. Therefore, I did not have any time any failure so far. And sa soma agra na sagraha nakshatraihi marudbhischa marudbhiravi iva vasavaha, like that of Vasava here means Indra is always accompanied by all the various, including moon, all the planets, all the stars, and all the 49 Maruts, all of them. Bhavat, in the same way, like he is always surrounded by the right counseling, same way, Bhavatvihi aham athyartam vrataha. Always you are, I'm surrounded by you all, giving me the right thing. So, Shriyam avapnuyam, because of which I always get, maximum prosperity. With your help, when you're just addressing, making them feel good. Because with you people only, I'm getting everything done. And aham tu kalu sarvan vaha samartayidum udyataha. Therefore, I have decided to inform you all about the person's situation. But what happened was, see the lame excuse he gives. He did wrong. Without asking anybody, he did something. For that, he never consulted. Should I pick up Sita? And then, no. He did not ask a person. He just went straight. Now he says, I have to tell you, and why I am not told you so far, you know why? Kumbhakarna was sleeping. Think. कुंभकर्ण तु स्वप्नात्. क्या मतलब है? My brother was sleeping, So, your brother was sleeping. So, you decided to go ahead without telling us? Of course, they cannot ask that question. Kumbhakarnasya tu swapnat na imam artham achodayam. Therefore, I did not tell you to all. Now, why are you now telling? Because you woke up. So, yam cha dandaka. So, yeah, ayam hi suptaha shanmasan. 6 months he slept. All right. Kumbhakarna Mahabala. He is the one, my brother only, mighty warrior. Sarva Shastra Vradam Mukyaha. He is the one who is the best among those who have how to wield the weapons. Tu Saha Idanim Samuttita. Now he has woken up. Therefore I decided to do like this. So, of course, in a way it's correct only because other than Ravana, Indrajit definitely is a great warrior, his own son. But after these two, the one who can definitely create a havoc in the battle is Kumbhakarna. Because when he gets up, 6 months of rest, So after 6 months of rest, the fellow has nothing else to do. He gets up and then try to destroy everything before he goes to sleep again. So that is his curse, you can say. So he He got up now. Now, what did I do? In the absence of Kumbhakarna, as well as not telling you what I do, what did I do? Yamcha Dandakaranyat, from the Dandakaranya, Ramasya Mahishi Priya, the queen of, or the wife of Rama, and then prince of Ayodhya, princess of Ayodhya, I have Priya Rakshobhihi cha Charita Uddeshat. Here you see, what he gives is that Rakshobhihi Charita Uddeshat Anita Janakatmacha. Oh, his justification is what? I have taken from the Dandakaranya forest, Desha here, from the abode of the Rakshasas. He already considered Dandakaranya as his abode. Not anymore Vishwamitra as a place. From Dandakaranya, which is actually our abode of Rakshasas only. Because there Kara and Dushana were living, so obviously it is our place. He did not even mention that it is where the Rishis and Munis were living. So, Rakshobhihischa Uddeshat Anita Janakatmaja. She was brought. Sa mena Shayyamarudham.
सामेन शय्यमारूढुम्
Shayyamarudham, okay. Ichchati Alasagamini.
इच्छति अलसगामिनी
Trishulokeshu Chanyame.
त्रिषु लोकेषु चान्या मे
Nasita Sadrishi Tada.
न सीता सदृशी तथा
तनुमद्या पृथक् श्रोणी पृथुश्रोणी
तनुमध्या पृथुश्रोणी
शरदिन्दु निबानना
शरद इन्दुनिभानना
हेमबिम्बनिभा सौम्या
हेमबिम्बनिभा सौम्या
मायेव मय निर्मिता
मायेव मय निर्मिता
सुलोहिततलौ श्लक्ष्णौ
सुलोहिततलौ श्लक्ष्णौ
चरणौ सुप्रतिष्ठितौ
चरणौ सुप्रतिष्ठितौ
दृष्ट्वा ताम्रनकौ तस्याः
दृष्ट्वा ताम्रनखौ तस्याः
दीप्यते मे शरीरजः
दीप्यते मे शरीरजः
सङ्काशम्
हुताग्नेरर्चिसङ्काशम्
हीनां शौरीम् इव प्रमाम्
एनां सौरीमिव प्रभाम्
उन्नसं विमलं वल्गु
उन्नसं विमलं वल्गु
वदनं चारुलोचनम्
वदनं चारुलोचनम्
पश्यंस्तत् अवशस्तस्याः
पश्यंस्तद् अवशस्तस्याः
कामस्य वशमे कामस्य वशमे इवान्
कामस्य वशमे इवान्
क्रोधहर्षसमानेन
क्रोधहर्षसमानेन
करणेन च
दुर्वर्णकरणेन च
शोकसन्तापनित्येन
शोकसन्तापनित्येन
कामेन कलुषीकृतः.
कामेन कलुषीकृतः.
So that very lady whom I brought from the abode, from the place of the Rakshasas, Dandakaranya, none other than the wife of Rama, she sa me shayyam arudum na ichuhu. She would not enter into my bed chamber. She would not climb onto my bed, meaning she would not be with me. Alasagamini. Oh, this is a wonderful one. Gamini means one who goes or one who goes gait. And alasa means slow gait. Alasa means very slow. So she goes very gentle gait. And she will never, probably, he, according to him, she never walks fast. So she, the one who is Alasagamini. And I do not see anybody in beauty equal to Sita. Trishu lokeshu Sita tarshi tada me na. There is nobody equal to Sita, according to me. So, Sulohita stalau shlakshno. So, Santanu madhya, she has a very slim waist, pridushroni, and a large hip, shara bindu nibanana, and shining like that of the autumnal moon. Hema bimba nibha, form of her is like a gold. Saumya, beautiful. Maya iva, as well like a magic. Maya nirmita, created by Maya. Maya means a heavenly, architect kind of thing. Heavenly creator, maybe a very great creative person there. And Sulohita talau, her sole of the feet is reddish in color. Slakshno, soft. Charanau, supradishtitau, very well, very perfect feet also. Meaning, obviously, he has detailed all the beauty. And these council members are sitting and what? What is he talking about? We are talking about kingdom and the protection of the kingdom, but he is talking about describing the beauty of Sita. See, this is the crookedness and the narrowness and the selfishness of this king. Drishtva tambra nakau tasyaha. Looking at her nails which are resembling copper. Deepyate me sharirajaha. My whole body is in fire, on fire. Huta agnehi archisa sankasham enam saurimiva prabham. Surya is sun. Shaurya means the prabha of the sun, the brightness of the sun. Sauryam prabham iva. Like the splendor of the sun, and also like Huda agnehi archisakasham, like the sparkling and the flame of a Agni, so is the brightness of the Sita. Unnasam vimalam, and she has a beautiful sharp nose, like some kind of little un, not fully like this, protruding, sharp nose she has. Balgu vadanam, so is the very beautiful form face. Charu lochanam, and beautiful eyes as well. Pashyan, seeing that, tat avashaha tasyaha kamasya vasham eivan. So I become completely without any control, and I have come to her grip of the and desire for her. Kamasya vasham eivan. It's like krodha harsha samanena durvarna karanena cha. Like a person who is out of when he is angry or extreme joy, how the face becomes pale. So, durvarna karanena cha. Shoka santapa nityena kamena kalushikrita. And also covered and mixed with shoka santapa nityena. Because of, that very desire that I have for her, always I have, because she is rejecting me, there is a shoka, a sorrow also, santapa, self-pity, and all these mixture feeling. I am under the control of all these various feelings that are there because of her love for her. So I am really, so I want your counsel. They are totally, first of all, you didn't tell us for 6 months what has happened, and you gave a reason what? Kumbhakarna was asleep. All right. Now you are telling about the beauty in the big assembly of warriors, ministers, and council members who came all the way from different parts of the country, assembling here. What is your addressing about? But anyway, he will justify. Now, slowly, slowly, we'll come to a point why I need your help now. So, continuing here. Sadhu samvatsaram kalam
सातु संवत्सरं कालं
mam aya mama sorry mam ayachata bhamini
माम् अयाचत भामिनी
pradikshamaana bhartaram
प्रतीक्षमाणा भर्तारम्
ramam ayatalochana
रामम् आयतलोचना
tanmaya charu netrayaha
तन्मया चारुनेत्रायाः
pratignatam vachashupam
प्रतिज्ञातं वचः शुभम्
shrantoham satatam kamat
श्रान्तोऽहं सततं कामात्
yato haya ivadvani
यातो हय इवाध्वनि
katam sagaramakshobhyam
कथं सागरमक्षोभ्यम्
तरिष्यन्ति वनौकसः
तरिष्यन्ति वनौकसः
बहुसत्त्वजशाकीर्णम्
बहुसत्त्वझषाकीर्णम्
तौ दशरथात्मजौ
तौ वा दशरथात्मजौ
अथवा कपिनैकेन
अथवा कपिनैकेन
कृतं नः कथनं महत्
कृतं नः कदनं महत्
दुर्ज्ञेया कार्यगतयः
दुर्ज्ञेयाः कार्यगतयः
ब्रूतयस्य यथामति
ब्रूत यस्य यथा मति
मानुषान्नो भयं नास्ति
मानुषान्नो भयं नास्ति
तथापि तु विमृश्यताम्
तथापि तु विमृश्यताम्
सा tu samvatsaram kalam mam ayachata. Sa Bhamini, that beautiful one, she has asked for a year's time from the time I have brought her so far. So she wanted a year's time, which I duly gave. Time limit I have given to her. So what is that? Pradikshamana Bhartaram Ramam, while she was waiting for her husband. Ayatalochana, with a large-eyed Sita, tan maya pradignyadam charunetrayaha tan maya. To that very one who has the beautiful eyes, I have given her the time. So, pradignyayam shubham pradignyadam vachashubham pradignyayam. So, one to her, I have given her the time that she has asked for. Now the thing is, Shubham, I have get Shubham. He himself, Shubham Pratignyata, he himself says that I have given a correct time to her. Now, Kamat Shrantaha Aham. I am so tired of this being full of this desire for her. Meaning, because how long should I wait? So, it is like a tired horse. Yataha ita iva advani. Advani yata aya iva. Yet if a horse after a long time traveling on the road, how it has become so tired. In the same way, I am now tired of waiting for her. I have to find a solution. What only solution I think of is to destroy his wife, his husband. Then she has no other go. This is how he comes to finally. So now says Katam Sa. No, he goes directly jumps into situation. What is situation now? That Rama, the husband, is already at the shores, waiting to come in. And how? I have no idea. How they have already have come to this point of attack. Katam Sagaram Akshobhyam Tarishyanti Vanavasa. How they both of them, Dasharathatmajau Tau, Bahusattva Jashakirnam Sagaram Akshobhyam Tarishyanti. Along with the Vanaukasaha, along with all the monkeys, how are they going to cross over? Or they are again going to do the same attack like that of what has already been done by this monkey. Atava kapina ekena kritam na kathanam mahat. How is that this monkey has come to destroy our whole place? Durgneyaha karyaha gatayaha. So the situation, gatayaha, the situation, karya gatayaha, what is to be done? Durgneyaha, very difficult to now to comprehend. So therefore I need your advice. Bruta yasya yatamati. So do not hesitate to tell us what you think, whatever is your opinion about this. See, basically we are not afraid of human beings. You see, manushatna bhayam nasti. He is so confident. I do not have any fear about this. But anyway, tatapi vimrishyatam. Even then, you better deliberate on this. Now, what is he saying? We have no fear about these human beings at all. But he is afraid of the animals now. See, earlier what is this boon that he has got from Brahma? The devatas should not disturb me. That is I want. And then calamities should not kill me. Situations which are, like a nature, like an earthquake or storm and this and that, which I have no control over, that should not attack me or destroy me. Devatas cannot attract and destroy me. Animals and human, I will take care of it. It's not a problem. So animals are attacking him. So that is so, he never expected that part. So otherwise monkeys would not have come and destroyed his place. So now I have no problem with this human also. So please deliberate on this. Tada devasure yuddhe
तदा देवासुरे युद्धे
Yushmabhi sahito jayam
युष्माभिः सहितो जयम्
me bhavantascha tada
ते मे भवन्तश्च तथा
Sugriva pramukhan harin
सुग्रीवप्रमुखान् हरीन्
pare pare samudrasya
परे पारे समुद्रस्य
praskritya nripatmajau
पुरस्कृत्य नृपात्मजौ
Itaya padavim prapya
सीतायाः पदवीं प्राप्य
Sampraptau varunalayam
सम्प्राप्तौ वरुणालयम्
Adeya cha yata sita
अदेया च यथा सीता
Vandyo dasharathatmajau
वध्यौ दशरथात्मजौ
Bhavadbhir mantriyatam mantraha
भवद्भिर्मन्त्र्यतां मन्त्रः
Sunitam chavidiyatam
सुनीतं चाभिधीयताम्
Nahi shaktim prapashyami
न हि शक्तिं प्रपश्यामि
Jagatyanyasya kasyachit
जगत्यन्यस्य कस्यचित्
Agaram vanaraistirtva
सागरं वानरैस्तीर्त्वा
Nischayena jayo mama.
निश्चयेन जयो मम
So you have Yushmabihi Sahitaha Devasuri Uddhe Jayam Ajayam. So I have won even the war against the Deva and Asuras. So as he said that Deva and Asuras he has already been given a bone. They will not be able to kill you. So but anyway I put them under control with your help. Te me bhavantascha tada, but what they have done here in this case of Rama and Lakshmana, they have put Sugriva in the front, animal. So, Sugriva Pramukhan Harin, they have kept the Sugriva in the front, Pare Pare Samudrasya Puraskritya Nirdatmaja. Puraskritya, having put him, Sugriva Pramukhan Harin Puraskritya. They put the monkeys in the front. And that very ocean, these two, Ripad Bajo, Pare Pare, at the other shore of the ocean, and having understood the place of location of Sita, Sitayaha Padavim Prapya Sampraptau Varnalim. They have arrived at the ocean. Now, Maya Sita Adeya. Very clear. I am not going to give Sita by me. Maya Sita Adeya. Vadyo Dasharathatmajo. We need to kill these two fellows. Two of them, Dasharathatmajo, the sons of Dasharatha. So, Bhavadbihi Mantriyatam Mantraha. With your help of your counseling, Sunitam Cha Abhidiyatam. So, give us the prudent guidance about this part. Jagati Asya Kasyatit Shaktim Nahi Prapashyami. There is no real power I see in this entire world about how nobody else can do the crossing over of the ocean other than possibly, Rama. Sagaram Vanarai Stirtva. Along with the Vanaras, crossing over the ocean, I do not see anybody doing it. I'm very sure about that. And he was not very sure about Rama. He is not talking about that. This, therefore, Nishchayaha Mama Jaya. Nischayena Majayaha Mama. Therefore, the victory is ours. I do not see any particular possibilities that. One meaning is, other than Rama, nobody can cross over. Otherwise, you can say blankly that I don't think anybody can do this. Anybody can cross over this ocean. So, to that extent, I am sure about my own victory. Now, interesting thing is, the woken up Kumbhakarna, he has no clue about whatever has happened. And this is the first time he is hearing about Ravana talking about Sita. First thing he'll say, you are a fool to do this. Because he is a little more sensible than Ravana. You'll see that tomorrow.
Aganita Guna Gana Bhushana Rama Asrita Vatsala Jaya Jaya Rama Ayodhyavasi Sita Rama Apad Bandhava Jaya Jaya Rama Dasaratha Nandana Sri Rama Dasamukha Mardana Jaya Jaya Rama Kausalya Sutavardhana Rama Kamita Palada Jaya Jaya Rama Papa Vimochana Sri Rama Pattabhirama Jaya Jaya Rama Janaki Vallabha Sita Rama Jaya Raghurama Jaya Siya Rama Vanara Sevita Sri Rama Varidi Vandana Jaya Jaya Rama Hanumat Pujita Sita Rama Sri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Raghupati Raghava Raja Rama Patita Pavana Sita Rama Sri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Sri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Siyavar Ramachandra ki jai Pavana Sutta Hanuman ki jai Umapati Mahadev ki jai Bolo Bhai Sab Santan ki jai सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।